So here we are in part 2 of our video of focused heeling, and we're going to use Goofy. Instead of using a long line, I'm going to use a short pull tab for Goofy so that I can kind of give some gentle corrections and some nudging corrections to keep him in line with me. I'm going to put the pull tab on here, and I'm going to use a tug toy with Goofy because you're going to have a lot more fun with that, right? So Goofy, heel. And I'm going to put him in that heel position, and I'm going to take the tug toy and put it up under my arm. So from here, I can walk in place, foos, take a step back, take a step forward. Now remember, he's focused on the toy. Duane was focused on the treat. There's always got to be a reason for the dog to focus to you. Foos. And that is going to be something that you're going to have here. Now later, you're going to see what I can do is I can take this toy and I can hide it. Foos. I can hide it under here and say foos and still have that look. Foos. Good, he's still looking at me, and my hand is next to him now. So this would be more of a Mondio, a ring sport, or an IPO type heeling. Heel, right here. And you'll see that his heel stays focused here, backwards. He's still in that position. He's looking at me, good boy. And then I can produce the toy, yes. And he gets the toy. So, come here, Goof. Good, what you got? Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. Oh, Platz. Aus. Here again, I'll take the toy foos, put it in position, and I'll start my walking. Heel. And you'll see from the back, he's totally up. And early on in the beginning, have this toy out here so he can see it. So here he watches the toy, and notice that the toy, in a very cheating manner, is aligned with my face. So he's in this position, he's watching the toy, which looks as though he's watching from the back, he's looking straight up. This hand can be next to him. With a well-trained dog, I can take this toy and have it aus and have it next to him, and I can heel here. And he's still looking up because he knows that the reward is going to come when he looks up. Foos. Good. Foos. The toy stays next to him. He continues to look up. Now if he doesn't look up, if he looks away, which he will in a second here, foos, I can give him a correction. I can bump him here, or I can use this tab here and pull up. So this tab gives me the ability to pull this way. Foos, look, look. Good. He wants to stay in. Good. As soon as he starts to look over to the side, for example, if I move, no. When he looks, no. This is a gentle tap here. It's not a correction, it's not a hard correction. It just gently reminds him he should be looking at me. I can move this, and his eyes should stay good, good, good. Now watch, for example, what I'm going to do is heeling. I'm going to now throw the toy to the side. Foos, no, foos, good. Good. Foos, look. So once removing the toy, no, foos, I need to remind him to look at me. Foos. The hand stays natural next to his head. I can tap him. Good. Here. And look where the toy is. And watch, foos. Foos. When he gets complete focus, foos, foos, yes. He goes back and he gets the toy. He doesn't get the toy till he gets the focus, and he'll bring it back because he wants to play. This is part of the game of playing with me as opposed to playing alone. So a lot of dogs, they'll take this toy, they'll run over there and they'll keep it to themselves and tear it apart, but that's not part of the game, and we can talk about that in another video. In fact, on my tug toy videos, I talk a lot about the interactivity of the toy, that he's going to run over there, but there's no joy in the game there. Goofy, when he comes back, this is where the game starts. Good. And this is where he gets to play. Good. Platz. Aus. Good. Platz. Now, even if I have it here, he's going to go away from the toy and get into his heel position. Watch. Foos. Good. And he's there, there. And this is the focus you want to go for. You want him in this position. It doesn't matter if the toy is here, the toy is here, the toy is here. Look, his focus is still in my eyes. Foos. And he'll do it if I'm there or if my hand is here. Foos. Look. Right? So slowly, if I come back, now foos, he stays tight. His focus is up. He got distracted. Foos, no. Foos, good. He thought I threw the toy, so the correction comes back. No, until he comes back and doesn't get a reward there. Foos, good, look, good. So as he's looking across for the toy here, I'm going to correct him and tell him, no, look here. And I remind him with a look command. Look, good. Foos, good. I turn, and he should be looking at me. Good. And when he does, yes, the toy appears magically. Always remember that the toy should always appear on the left side. Since you're healing the dog on the left, the dog's toy and his reward always goes to the left, so that's his release. His release should never be across. Sometimes what you can do with a dog, like with Goofy, like he knows, for example, here, Platz. Aus. Good. He knows from this, sorry, let me put him in front of me. Good. Goofy Platz. If I tell him Goofy rechts, that he's going to get in this position. So if I'm healing with him in a right hand position, here, his reward naturally now would have to go, yes, to the right, because it's going to go away from me. I don't want the dog ever releasing across me because he's going to crowd me, he's going to trip me, and it's going to look very sloppy and healing. And Goofy hasn't been doing focus healing for quite some time, so this is actually just his first time through, so you saw a lot of little mistakes and a lot of little things that will help you with your dog on a good focus heel. And that's your video, that's your knowledge. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. There's tons more dog training information where this comes from. Remember, the thing about training is the relationship with your dog. What you're trying to do is do something that's going to benefit the relationship between you and your dog, not necessarily to teach him a trick or a technique. Every single thing you teach your dog should be something that benefits the relationship, makes the relationship better between you and your dog. Come here, Goofy. And come here, Goofy. Good. And makes your dog more happy to be with you, more happy to play with you, more happy to live with you, because that's what's going to give your dog the best life possible, right? Goofy Platz. And remember, if your dog's not into it, your dog doesn't get it, patience, patience, patience will pay off. It'll definitely make the game worthwhile. It'll definitely work at some point. And if you have a dog who'd rather sit on the couch and watch Oprah, that's totally okay with us too. But we have to give them what they need and what they want. And don't expect more from your dog than you think the dog can deliver. Goofy's a harder working, higher driving dog, and he's going to give me a lot more than a dog like, let's say, Jimmy or Boz. But we still love all our dogs exactly the same. Thanks for watching.